Welcome to my channel Car Update 2025, and today, I don't want you to just listen to this video. I want you to feel it. Close your eyes for a second and imagine a world where the sound of a roaring V8 refuses to die, where electricity doesn't replace passion but strengthens it, and where one car stands alone, challenging the entire supercar universe with fearless confidence. Today's story is not about speed alone. It's about legacy, rebellion, and the soul of performance. Today, we talk about the Chevrolet Corvette Zora, a car that doesn't ask for permission, it takes the future by force. For decades, people laughed at the idea that an American car could stand shoulder to shoulder with Ferrari, Lamborghini, or Porsche. They said America only knew straight lines. They said real engineering lived in Europe. And yet, year after year, Corvette kept coming back stronger, faster, angrier. Now, Chevrolet is done proving itself. The Corvette Zora is not built to impress critics, it's built to silence them forever. The name Zora is not just a badge, it is a heartbeat from the past. Zora Arcus Dunted dreamed of a Corvette that could dominate the world, a machine that carried American muscle with European precision. He never saw this car, but this car exists because of him. The Corvette Zora is Chevrolet saying, this is what he wanted. This is what we've become. And when you look at the Zora, you immediately understand something important. This car is alive. It breathes aggression. It looks like it's moving even when standing still. Low, wide, and violent in its posture, the Corvette Zora feels less like a car and more like a weapon engineered with purpose. Every bend, every curve, every aerodynamic element whispers one message: speed has no mercy. But the real shock begins when you turn the key. Behind you lives a twin turbocharged V8, a beating mechanical heart that represents everything raw, loud, and emotional about driving. This engine alone is capable of producing monstrous power, shaking the ground, and reminding the world why internal combustion still matters. But then, something unexpected happens. Silence joins the chaos. Electricity awakens. The Corvette Zora doesn't abandon its soul, it evolves it. An electric motor mounted at the front axle transforms this beast into a hybrid all-wheel drive monster. Petrol and electricity work together like warriors on the same battlefield. The result, a machine that doesn't hesitate, doesn't wait, and doesn't forgive mistakes. This is where emotion turns into fear. Imagine pressing the accelerator. There's no delay, no breath between thought and motion. The electric motor launches the car forward instantly, while the V8 explodes behind you like thunder ripping through the sky. Your body presses into the seat. Your heart races. Your brain struggles to process what's happening. This is not acceleration. This is violence measured in precision. 0 to 60 happens so fast that numbers stop mattering. Time compresses. Space disappears. The world turns into a blur of sound, force, and adrenaline. And yet, despite all this power, the Corvette Zora stays calm. Controlled, intelligent, like it knows exactly how dangerous it is. This is what separates the Zora from everything else. It is not just powerful, it is smart. The Hybrid AWD system constantly thinks, predicts, and adapts. Power flows where it's needed most. Corners become opportunities instead of threats. The front electric motor pulls you into the turn while the rear tires push you out like a slingshot. It feels unnatural, like physics has been rewritten just for this car. On a racetrack, the Corvette Zora becomes something else entirely. It stops being a machine and becomes an extension of your will. Every input feels sharper. Every response feels immediate. This is the kind of car that doesn't just chase lap records, it hunts them. And yet, here's the emotional twist. Despite being capable of humiliating cars worth millions, the Corvette Zora still carries the heart of a Corvette. It's not arrogant. It's not unreachable. It's a reminder that performance was never meant to belong only to the rich. Chevrolet built this car for the dreamers, for those who grew up watching posters on walls, believing that one day America would fight back. Inside the cabin, you're not surrounded by luxury for show, you're surrounded by purpose. Digital displays glow with information like a fighter jet cockpit. You see power distribution, battery flow, G-forces, lap data. You feel connected, informed, alive. This car doesn't isolate you, it invites you into its madness. And when the road opens up, when the world fades away, you understand something deep and emotional. The Corvette Zora is not about the future replacing the past. It's about the past refusing to die. The V8 still screams. The exhaust still roars. The emotion is still raw. But now, intelligence stands beside it, sharpening every move. This is not a goodbye to petrol. This is a partnership, a promise that performance can evolve without losing its soul. And maybe that's why the Corvette Zora feels so powerful emotionally. Because it represents us, evolving, adapting, refusing to let go of who we are while stepping into who we must become. When this car hits the road, it won't just challenge Ferrari. It won't just scare Lamborghini. It will force the entire industry to look in the mirror and ask a dangerous question. What if the Americans were never behind? What if they were just waiting? The Corvette Zora is that moment. A moment where history, technology, and emotion collide. A moment where the future roars instead of whispers. And if this story made your heart beat a little faster, if this car made you feel something real, then you already belong here. This is Car Update 2025, where machines have souls, and speed has meaning.